your actions also is the way you can harden your heart. Isn't that right? Let's look into, let's go over to Romans, the 12th chapter. We'll start there. There's more than one way you can harden your heart. What is your heart, folks? What is your heart? Elder teach on this sometimes. What's your heart? Your desires, I like that. What else? Somebody else give me something else. They said that your desires. Your will, that's right. Your will. That comes from where? It comes from within. What else? Somebody give me something else. What is your heart?
It's outside the spirit.
Huh?
It'll be like deciding your spirit.
The spirit part of you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say yes to that. It's the spirit side of you. And see, I think where a lot of people go wrong at, they don't know who they are. And they don't know how they operate. Because how are you going to fix something and you don't know how it operates? Some of y'all work on jobs where you work on things, and they just got to be mechanical stuff. It could be book stuff too. You got to know how it works in order to fix it, right? That's the same way with your heart. You got to know what's in your heart. And you know what? What's going to do that job? The Word. The Word is going to do that. The Word is going to tell you exactly, it's going to identify what's wrong or what's right. The Word don't always identify what's wrong. Sometimes it tells you what is right. See, we say when the Word is sharper than any two-edged sword, we always say the Word don't always come to correct sometimes. And sometimes the Word comes to edify you, to build you up, to give you an increase, to give you an inheritance among all them that are sanctified. Because everybody ain't doing wrong. I can say that now. Because Paul said how we speak wisdom to them that are perfect. And I believe me and Elder, we speak wisdom to those that are perfect. And not only that, we also speaking to the people that don't know God. And we're trying to call them out and save them. And don't you know it's a preacher's job now? I know Jesus Christ ultimately is going to save you, but the preacher's supposed to save you too. And what I mean by that, by the gospel that he preaches. Don't you know you're saved through the preaching of the gospel? It ain't so much we try to be something great. But he told, Paul told Timothy, he said, give earnestly to these things. That's right. He said, you shall not only save you, but save those that are around you. That's how you're going to do it, through what you preach. Well, that's what we're here to do. We're here to pull the folks out of the fire. Amen. You know, people are in the fire don't even realize it. Yes. Romans 12th chapter. And this is a familiar scripture that we read a lot and that we give attention to because it's very important. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice. So, okay, now, you notice here it said that you present your bodies. That's the first thing it names. Because you all named about your heart. But where's your heart located? In your what? In your body. All your soul, your spirit, whatever you want to call it, it's all located where? In your body. See, if you don't submit your body, which is the house for your spirit and your soul, where are you going? What you doing? You're not doing a whole lot. That's why we don't just say, give God your heart, which you're supposed to, but you need more than just your heart. You need your body. Because you know what? Most time when people do wrong or right, they do it with their what? With their body. That's why the Bible talking about to mortify your what? Your members, your body. You got mortified. That means what? Kill it out. And what it was talking about doing wrong. And it's so powerful how the body and the soul and spirit is all together. They got three, almost got three different operations, but they're all together. And they all one and the same, if you ask me. Because it's hard to separate them. You know who only one can separate your soul from your body and your spirit? Who can do that? God can do that. We can't do that. And not only God can do that, but His Word does it also while we're living. But the Bible says it can sever between the soul and the spirit. It can get in there. That's pretty sharp, folks, because they both kind of tight. The soul and spirit is tight. But the Word of God can get right in between those two. So it says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your body as a living sacrifice. And we talked about on last week how in the Old Testament, how they would sacrifice these dead sacrifices. They wouldn't just take the sacrifice, they would kill it first. And they would get the blood, the preacher would get the blood and he would sprinkle it. And from what I read here, he sprinkled over all the table, all that stuff, the people. But we don't do that now. What we supposed to do? We supposed to present who? Our bodies. Not just a dead sacrifice, we're supposed to be a living sacrifice. We're supposed to be doing something. Holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. It's just reasonable. It's not below, it's not above, it's reasonable. It's reasonable for us to do these things. You see, when you live holy, it keeps you grounded. It keeps you sober-minded. See, holiness, it takes care of every aspect of your life. It don't just take care of you just obeying the word. It goes into your home. It takes care of your home. It regulates what you do on the job. You know how you be on the job, some of us at work, and you get around people that's not of God. That holiness, it regulates you. It'll talk to you. It'll actually cause you to be slow to speak. Now, I don't think everything that we say is going to come out the way folks want it to. And the reason why I say that, because you can say things nice and smooth, and people still may not like it. But what I would say about that, make sure you say what is right. Is that right, Elder? And we should always find fitting words for the occasion. Yeah, we should. We should always try to find ways to say it to where people can accept it. But then sometimes it's not going to be that way. Is that all right? And you know that's part of presenting your body as a living sacrifice. And sometimes when I think of a sacrifice, that don't look good to me. Do you think a sacrifice looks good to you? A sacrifice sometimes hurts sometimes, Mother Lawson. You know, you got to sacrifice to some of us that, work on these jobs, have to get up early, and you're dealing with things, from day to day. That's a sacrifice. Does that feel good all the time?